Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into a daily read for Wednesday. We're going to pull a couple of these wisdom oracle cards to begin and see where the reading takes us. Alrighty, let's jump into it. I'm being drawn to the word full. There's a feeling of your cup being more so full throughout this day in comparison to recently, and I feel there's fulfillment throughout this day as well. You're going to be receiving something of importance throughout this day, as I'm also being drawn to imagery of hands like this. And so they're saying be open to the receiving of this gift or this opportunity, this prize for somebody. It's some sort of reward or something that's feeling rewarding for you, okay? It's a day to be receiving. Beautiful beginning. So we're moving on to time for a nap and happy. This happy card came out, I said that really weird, came out in a recent daily read as a center focus. But I feel Spirit saying when you're well rested, you're the happiest version of yourself. Because I feel somebody recently, and I can relate, was a little bit cranky, a bit moody when they were exhausted or just a tired version of themselves, needing to be healed, needing to go through that healing process and get some quality beauty sleep, some rest. I feel there's a focus on your energy throughout this day, a focus on your beauty. At times you feel how you're being perceived, and that's also part of this day. But your feminine energy, the delicacy of how you do what you do, is a big part of this Wednesday. I feel you're wanting to spruce up your looks, wanting to feel in tip-top shape, all right? And that could come through in a couple of different ways. But I feel, as I'm being drawn to the word boo, B-O-O, I feel there's a focus on startling moments from the past or maybe throughout this day, not feeling as much like that in comparison to recently or just your path in general. But there may be a focus on the spookiness of your spirituality. It does exist. You know what I mean? I mean, thinking about, the nature of spirits and them being passed over loved ones and people in general. Of course, it's going to be a bit spooky at certain points. That is life. I mean, think about hauntings and stuff of that nature. But let's pull a couple of these spellcasting oracles, and then we'll move on to the tarot portion of the reading. I'm being drawn to the word save, and the S that they're giving me and to begin the word save is a dollar symbol, okay? An American dollar symbol. And so I feel you are needing to focus upon your financial savings at this point. Even if it's very minuscule, very little, you have to start somewhere. And I'm now being drawn to two arrows in the upward position, and they're saying it's all about increase, all right? It's all about things moving in the upward direction and not settling for the same gain and loss, the same plateauing even. It's all about increase as well. There's going to be, for some drawn to the reading, numbers going up throughout this day, or one in particular, and this is satisfying. That's not what you're receiving, but it's going to be progress that is well-deserved and even needed. I put a spell on you. I keep getting this message for myself randomly, as I'm being drawn to the word spell in the title of the card, the Oracle deck, the Spellcasting Oracle. What else do we have for this upcoming Wednesday? You know what you know, and you're not going to be able to forget it as easily or in general moving forward, because I feel there's also a focus upon memory increase, getting better at remembering things, and you may even find this is very enlightening. You're starting to see the past more clearly and helping you currently, but more so in the upcoming week or two. But moving on to blessings, I love this. I feel like you are one blessed soul. At times, if we're being honest, you're stressed but blessed, right? It doesn't feel like a day where that's the case. It feels more of a balanced, organically flowing and accomplishing kind of day full of blessings. And I do sense there is, I'm hearing moon magic. I don't know why I'm getting that moon magic, as we do have a moon behind her. But yeah, and it's a full moon. So I feel like there's a focus on the recent full moon and how that changed you. Oh, it changed me for the better. I walked into my serving job on Sunday feeling like a brand new person. I was strutting my stuff. And even one of the authority figures who complimented my new pants that I purchased for work then followed up by saying, I was watching you walk into work, into the building, excuse me, and I said to myself, well, that is not the same person. I feel different, and I guarantee that being drawn to this reading, you do to an extent, if not fully. And so Spirit's saying, welcome to your new reality, and to all the people within your life along your path in the different situations. Here is the new soul that we are presenting to you, because you're not meant to be the same anymore. And Spirit is saying this is a beautiful thing, and don't be surprised when this new version of yourself, as you present yourself, apply yourself in different ways, you change things because you're feeling different and you're viewing things differently, that it brings in so many different types of blessings that you, before, the old version of yourself was not meant to and would not fully, if at all, acquire and see come to be. All right. And so Spirit is saying change is a beautiful thing, and you are an epic example of just that. But again, this came up in a recent daily read as well. There's a focus on family. Okay, being the family for yourself is what I'm getting. A sense of you being home for yourself more than ever. I love that. It's almost as if for some you may feel more so like you're coming back to yourself, but it's as if you're coming more into, you're falling into, settling into, getting more comfortable with this new version of yourself. Yeah, again, financial health is a big part of this day. 7 minutes and 17 seconds of just the Oracle to move on to the Light Seer's Tarot. I feel more grounded. I feel this balanced energy about you. You're not as affected by things. Again, if you've been very jumpy, antsy, maybe anxious for some, uneasy, very much an easily startled kind of energy from the past, I really don't feel that about you throughout this day. It's this feeling of, say, for example, a noise takes place or a shift in the energy. And instead of jolting to the area that came from, it's more of like this. You know, and I feel even that's satisfying, that's fulfilling. Nothing's going to get the best of you like it once did. And I feel that's a huge part of who you are at this time. The Queen of Pentacles and the Hermit card pairing together, because this is reiterating exactly what I just said. Grounded and less affected, peaceful, in an at ease kind of energy as well. You're keeping to yourself and you're doing a really good job at that. You're doing a good job in general. I should say a great job. Yeah, they're saying you're epic. And I'm being drawn to the words lift up. It's this lifting up vibe about this day, this energy period where you can't help but lift yourself back up after certain past difficulties and changes and loss for some. And I feel this energy where as you do lift yourself up and remotivate and proceed forward and increase things to your liking, to your satisfaction and benefit, you're experiencing evidence of other people, therefore, as an effect of being lifted up as well. You being an influence, a benefit to others, being an inspiration, all the meanwhile. Beautifully put. But the Queen of Cups as well, again, going back to the Yin card, having 2 out of the 4 queens come out. You're in your feminine energy. We all have it. And that is shining bright for all to see. I'm now hearing your caring nature, putting these two together specifically, and your loyal heart is beyond purposeful throughout this day. There's a feeling of your loyalty paying off, your commitments shining bright and benefiting you and other people. There's something about the app TikTok. as I'm being drawn to this card, but you will be receiving significant messages through angel numbers. And the amount of words and that have been drawn to throughout this specific reading, that's going to be a big part of this period as well. Spirit's communicating. Oops, I forgot to do this, so then I'm going to have to, make up for that purposeful delay, forgetting. It's interesting because that's kind of contradicting with the memory increase. But the Knight of Swords, because you're on the go, you're wanting to accomplish more. You're feeling very efficient and on point. I feel this accurately, and that helped me with this, and it's going to help me with this, this, and that. And I do feel there's a focus on your health, on your looks, once again, on your shape that you wish to be in more so. Again, this is a day where you're pushed to, uplift in certain ways, to focus on your rest, to focus on the blessings at hand. And Spirit is saying, once again, welcome to your new reality, the brand new you. Absolutely beautiful and powerful. So as always, I hope this was truly helpful. I'm sending you a ton of love and light. Until the next one, do take care.